Hello my beauty queens, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing a DIOR Backstage Eye Palette in the color 003 Amber Neutrals, my beauty queens. And here's what it looks like right here. Very beautiful palette. So this is my first DIOR eyeshadow palette, so I'm super excited. I hope that it's DIOR quality, my beauty queens. So yeah, once again, this is what the colors look like, my beauty queens. Look just like the DIOR Backstage highlighters, my beauty queens. Same packaging. So yeah, here's what we're looking like. So I'm gonna read a little info. So supposedly this is a primer, this is a highlighter, this is a sculpting powder, this is a orangish color, this is the shimmer red, shimmer sienna, matte red, matte brick, and matte, what do that say? Matte smoky brown right here, my beauty queens. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this eye look. So I have a mirror. The only thing so far, this has no mirror, my beauty queen. So yeah, so I'm going to take this right here and just use this as my mirror, and we're going to go from there. So this is supposed to be a primer right here, so I'm going to take that and we're going to test that out, and I'm going to just put that all over my lid for the primer like it says. So to do that, I will be using my precision angle brush from Sigma 384 brush right here, my beauty queens. And we get my little towel right here. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is this primer shade. Here's what it looks like on the brush, my beauty queens. And I'm just going to tap that all over the eyelid. So yeah, my beauty queens, I want to use these for what they say they're supposed to be used for. So we're going to test out that sculpting color in the palette. We're going to sculpt the cheeks because my beauty queens, I did my face, but I didn't put on no bronzer, and I didn't put on no highlighter or blush. So we're going to do that at the end of the video, or toward the end of the video. So yeah, my beauty queens, so far so good. This primer is working out pretty nicely, my beauty queens. So yeah, it's so far so good. It feels good. It's not too liquidy and it's not too thick. So yeah, my beauty queens, is blending out very nicely. So yeah, here's what we're looking like. The DIOR primer, and I'm not going to set it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put whatever's left on the brush and just go under the brow bone to even everything out. So yeah, just do that under the brow bone just to even everything out. Alright, my beauty queen, so that's what the primer's looking like. So far so good. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush right here, and I'm going to go into the shade, that's a shimmer red. So I'm going to go into the shade, I'm going to use a matte one, so maybe matte brick. So my beauty queens, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And this is called matte brick. Alright, my beauty queens. Like I said, they don't have a mirror, so I got to use a mirror right here. So I'm taking the matte brick shade, my beauty queens, and we're just going to put that in the eyelid. And here's what it's looking like so far. It's very pigmented, my beauty queens, as you can see. So yeah, it's very pigmented, and it's blending over the primer nicely, as you can see. Blending them harsh lines out. So yeah, my beauty queens, so far so good. It's blending like butter. And you guys saw that I put the primer down. So yeah, it's blending very nicely, my beauty queens, over the primer. So far so good. And like I said, my beauty queens, this is my first DIOR eyeshadow palette. And if I like it, I will be picking up. It's another one that I want. I think it's called Rosewood. Yeah, my beauty queens, but I didn't want to go crazy on these palettes, and then I don't like the formula, or you know, so I was like, let me just try this one first, and then if I like it, we'll take it from there. But so far so good, my beauty queens. I'm liking the primer. This shadow right here that I said I'm using in the shade Matte Brick is very beautiful as well. But these shades are right up my alley, my beauty queen. So that's why I chose this one. Because I think it was 4 or 5 palettes to choose from. And this one caught my eye. And then like I said, the Rosewood, if I'm not mistaken, also caught my eye. But I didn't want to buy 2 palettes, not knowing if I liked them or not. So yeah, as you can see, my beauty queens, it blended out like butter. So now I'm going to go in with my Sonia G Blender Pro right here, my beauty queens. And I'm going to take the shade, what color is this right here? I'm going to take the shade, the matte smoky brown shade right here, my beauty queens. And I'm just going to put that in the outer V to deepen it up a little bit, my beauty queens. Yeah, that's a pretty dark color. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to deepen the outer corner. So here's what we're looking like so far, my beauty queen. A lot of pigment. Like I said, when I was reading reviews, they were saying that it was patchy. They were saying, like, you know, mixed reviews. And like I say, I always like to try stuff. And I'm taking it in the inner the crease too to deepen it up. So I always just like to try stuff for myself because you never know. I might like something that someone else don't like. And you know, vice versa. So yeah, it's always good to try something out for yourself, unless all the reviews is bad. Now everybody can't be wrong, my beauty queens. So if like all the reviews is bad and everybody giving it 1 star and don't want to give it no stars, then more than likely I won't try it. Or with myself, I still might try it, but it'll have to be on sale or something like that. And you guys already know I will keep the receipt and I will take it back. So yeah, my beauty queen, so far so good. Like I said, this is blending out like butter. I'm liking how this is turning out. You guys see I'm only really dipping once or maybe twice. And yeah, this is very beautiful. I'm super happy that, like I said, I pulled the trigger on this palette. Because if you go to the Sephora website and read the reviews, it's a lot of mixed reviews. And a lot of people don't like it for whatever reason. But for me, these are blending out beautifully. You see, I used the primer. And now so far, I already got 2 shadows on my eye, my beauty queens. So yeah, so far so good. So now I'm going to go in with, what shade do I want to use? I'm going to take this shimmer red copper shade. And that's this shade right here. So I'm going to just take that and put that on my lid. And I'm going to use my Sonia G Worker Pro brush right here, my beauty queens. So I'm going to take, like I said, the shimmer. Yeah, it's a shimmer. It's a red copper. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. So let's see how this works. So far, so good, my beauty queens. All the colors are blending like butter. Everything is nice. Even the primer, my beauty queen. So yeah, let me know what you, yeah, everything is pigmented. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried DIOR eyeshadows. Because like I said, this is my first eyeshadow that I tried from, my eyeshadow palette that I tried from DIOR. And so far so good, my beauty queens. I'm liking this. It's very beautiful, very pigmented, and like I said, everything is blending like butter. So yeah, my beauty queens, let me know what you think. So far so good. It looked like I'm gonna be going back or going back online, whichever one, to pick up that rosewood palette if all the colors keep blending like this. Because this is so beautiful and it's pigmented. I'm not getting any fallout, you guys, because you see my face is done. So I was a little worried about that because I wasn't sure if it was going to have fallout, my beauty queens. But it is smooth, no fallout, no patchiness. You guys seen that I used the primer as well. And I was a little skeptical about that, my beauty queens. But yeah, so look at this. This is very beautiful, very pigmented. So yeah, my beauty queens, let me know what you think about this palette. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the shade. Let me see. What shade do I want to go in with? I'm going to take this shade right here. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to go back in with this shade right here, which is the matte brick color, and just blend that out a little bit because I want to keep it this little brick looking color right here. So yeah, I'm just going to blend that out. Blend out the harsh lines. Blend that together at the end so there don't be no harsh lines. Yeah, my beauty queens. So I'm taking that matte red brick color. And then I'm just using that at the outer corner to blend everything. Alright, my beauty queens, yeah, let me know what you think. This is a very beautiful palette. Like I said, I'm loving this palette, my beauty queens. So now I'm going to go in with my Sonia G pencil brush right here, my beauty queens. And then I'm going to take this color right here, which is a matte smoky brown. This shade right here, my beauty queens. And run that under my lash line. And see what that's working with. So yeah, my beauty queens, this is what it's looking like so far. And I think I'm going to take some of that matte brown because I lost some of the color in the inner corner right here and just pack that in there. Just pack that in the inner corner. So this is what we're looking like right here. And just pack that in the inner corner, my beauty queens. And then run that under the eye. Do the same thing, pack in the inner corner, the outer corner, my beauty queens. And then run that under the lash line. And then blend this out so there don't be no harsh lines. Alright, my beauty queen, so this is what we're looking like so far. So now I'm going to, I'm always dropping something. Why am I so clumsy? And then, so now I'm going to take the color, the ombre. What color do I want to take? You know what? I'm going to take this shimmer orange color right here, and I'm just going to pop that under the brow bone, my beauty queens, and see what that look like. So yeah, the shimmer orange color. And yeah, that's pigmented as well. Pop that on the other side. So yeah, my beauty queens, this is what we're looking like. And then I'm just going to take, let me see. Then I'm going to take, what did I do with my brush? Oh, this pencil brush right here, wipe it off. And then I'm just going to put some of this gold color right here. Just put some of this gold color right here in the inner corner, my beauty queens. Everything is so pigmented so far. Well, so far, I'm really liking this palette. The only con for me is with this palette is it don't have no mirror. But that's my only con, my beauty queens. Everything else is beautiful. Even the primer. Even the primer, my beauty queens. Alright, my beauty queens. So this is the look right here. It's looking very, very beautiful, my beauty queens. So now I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to add some mascara or lashes. And then we're going to come back because like I said, what is it? This shade right here, my beauty queens, is supposed to be like, it says a sculpting powder. So we're going to sculpt the face with this. And then this shade right, and then I'm sorry, the colors is like upside down on the back, so it's making it a little difficult for me to read. But anyway, so this is going to be the sculpting color right here, and this is going to be the highlight color, my beauty queens. And yeah, we're gonna come back, and then I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna have a finished look, and you guys gonna let me know what you think, my beauty queens. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Alright, my beauty queens, I'm back. So I just added a little black mascara, my beauty queens. So yeah, so like I said, it says it comes with a sculpting powder and a bronze highlighter. So let's get into it. So we're going to start with the sculpting powder first. And then I'm going to take my Sonia G Classic Face Brush right here. Limited edition from the Kiyaki collection. And the color that's supposed to be the bronzing sculpting powder or ombre sculpting powder is this powder right here, my beauty queens. So this brush is like the perfect size. So yeah, let's get into it and let's see if it's a bronzing powder. If it's not, I'm still not upset, my beauty queens, because this palette is still nice. But if I can take this and have a bronzer and a highlight, that's even better. So that's what we're looking like right here. And this is my first time using this Kiyaki brush right here, the Classic Face, and it feel like feathers. So yeah, my beauty queens, let me scoot up a little bit. Can you see it? It's very subtle. But yeah, my beauty queens, this is very beautiful. I could see it. So yeah, this is nice. And then too, my beauty queens, if this is a little too light, you can always go in with that darker color. But I'm with this color right here, my beauty queens, but I'm not going to go in with that because this is doing a good enough job for me. Very subtle, but I can see it. It's very nice. Just got on the size of my nose. Then a little bit on my chin, because like I said, my chin is a little pointy. So I always like to bring it in a little bit. Yeah, this brush is beautiful, as well as this palette. Alright, my beauty queen. So now I'm going to go in. So yeah, this is very beautiful. It did its job, my beauty queens. And then so I'm going to take this color right here, which it says is the bronze highlighter. And I'm going to take this right here. And let's see. And this is another brush from the Kiyaki set. This is the mini base brush right here, my beauty queens. So I'm just going to use this as a highlighter today. Put that right there and see. Oh yeah, this is beautiful as well. Shit, I might have went in a little too heavy-handed, my beauty queens. But yeah. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. I went in too heavy-handed. Let me try not to do it on this side. Try to be a little more reserved, my beauty queens, on this side right here. So yeah, my beauty queens, this the heavy-handed side. How to blend that out, and this brush feel like, oh my god, heaven and feathers. It is not disturbing the makeup. And the reserve side, I'm gonna go back in, just put some right here, my beauty queens. And a little right here. Alright, my beauty queens, let me know what you think. This is the finished look, my beauty queens. The Dior Amber Neutrals Palette 003, my beauty queens. This is the eye look, looking beautiful, flawless. I used the primer right here with no problem. I use this one right here. They say as a highlighter, no problem. I use this one as a sculpting powder, no problem, my beauty queens. And like I said, if this is a little too light for you, you can always mix it with this color right here, my beauty queens. So yeah, this is a very beautiful palette. If you were on the fence, because like I said, I don't want to encourage people and enable people to spend money. But if you were on the fence about this Dior palette, this Amber Neutrals palette, my beauty queens, it's for me a 10 out of 10. You got your eyeshadows, you got your primer, you have your sculpting powder, and you have this highlighter right here that I went overboard with. And then on this side, it's a little more reserved. So yeah, my beauty queens, let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried this Dior palette. So 10 out of 10 for me. I will be going back or going online, ordering the Rosewood. I'm not sure if that's exactly the name, so don't quote me, but I think it's the Rosewood palette. So yeah, my beauty queens, like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, stay safe, stay well, and until next time, my beauty queens, peace out.